You just rocked on stage. What's your favorite song to perform? Because every song that you do has so much feeling, so much energy. So what's one of your favorite songs to perform?
At this point in my life, sometimes, you know, it varies, but Backstroke. Backstroke is very easy to sing. The crowd always sings along. I mean, they sing along with a lot of the records, most of the records from Complex Simplicity, but, you know, they get really amped, and it's the last song, so by that time, the energy of the crowd is like come to a climax. So it's really cool.
Now, what's next for Teedra Moses? What do you have on the horizon for 2010?
For 2010, I definitely want to put out the Young Lioness. I also want to make sure records from the Young Lioness, some of the records from Royal Patience, and you know the volume mixtape that I'm putting out in December, Volume 4 from the Young Hustler series, and some of the music from Volume 3, Lionhearted. I want to get them spread out into movies. I think the emotion that I have in songs would sound great as, you know, music in the backdrop of certain scenes in movies. So I want to push for that. I also want to make sure I fuse myself with different brands. I'm working on some stuff that I'm doing with Hennessy, and just like fusing myself in situations so I can do cross promotion so more people can get the opportunity to decide if they want my music in their lives.
Now, if you had to choose between writing and performing for the rest of your life, which one would you do and why?
Writing, because I can do that forever. And one day I'm not going to be able to drop it so low.
And you did write Dip It Low for Christina Milian. What are some other hits that people may not know that you were the pen behind?
I'm not sure. I don't really refer to my songs as hits. I don't know how that whole thing goes, but I wrote a song for Mary J. Blige with Raphael Sadiq called So Lady on her Breakthrough album. I wrote a song for Nivea on her first album called Still in Love. I wrote a song for Raphael Sadiq called I Want You Back and Chic, and that's actually two of my favorite songs because they were very close to what I was doing at that time. I've written songs with Big Boy. I've written songs for different people with different people. I don't keep a roster of it in my head, so sometimes it's hard to remember.
And last, a quick message you want to say to all your fans.
You know what? I just want to tell you that I love you. I love you. Fans of my music, I consider you people that relate to me, so I consider you someone that is a friend. I appreciate you. I want you to know that in times when I feel like this is really hard to do, you make me feel like it's really not that hard because there's people that enjoy it. And sometimes when I get to a point to feel like never ever feeling like I want to quit, but feeling like it's overwhelmed me. You always, through Twitter, MySpace, whatever, walking up to me on the street when I'm looking crazy and don't really want nobody to acknowledge me, you always acknowledge me and make me feel special, and I appreciate you for that. Thank you so much. Mwah.